Hello everyone and welcome to a new Infinity Kingdom video. This is Kincaid from 49, and in this video guys I want to talk about Charles. I finally maxed him. It took only about 3 to 4 months to collect his shards for me. However, I got a lot of shards from the chests that you can get from the golden path here. Also, I spent a lot of gems on getting his shards from the market as well. Usually it takes 5 to 6 months if you're getting his shards from the market only, but it took me less than that because of all the fragments that I've got from the market over here. I mean from the golden path. The chest you get at level 50 of course, and the chest that you get when you get the what is called the premium golden path ticket. Anyway, I want to talk about Charles. How does his skill work and what are his the best passive skills that you can use in him, including the aura skill as well. So Charles is a defensive immortal. He is probably the strongest defensive immortal in the game, and absolutely one of the strongest immortals currently in the game for all the sustains that he provides for any march that he's being used on. So he creates a shield. He creates a shield for all the units that absorbs damage. The damage is being absorbed up to 400% when he's maxed, and the shield absorption will increase by additional 150% for 6 seconds. That means that he's providing a shield for all the immortals in the fight, so they can absorb damage whenever they receive it. So for example, the shields appear as a healing here. You can see that if you select the healing, it appears here as the Terra shield. You can see that in this fight he did 17.5 million healing, which means that he absorbed damage. His shield to the other immortals absorbed up to 17 million damage that is being dealt to them. So all this damage has been negated and it hasn't been applied to the immortals that are being protected by Charles' skill. So this is for his main skill. As for the passive skills that you can use for him from the Tower of Knowledge, well, I'm not using the correct skills for him because I'm using him in my 3rd march at the moment, and this could make things difficult building him because most of the important skills are being used in my main march here in the water march. So this is why it is difficult to build Earth as the 3rd march. However, I'm still planning to make Earth my main march. I'm still working on the dragon right now. Dragon is almost done. Just need to get him to level 40 in order to unlock his dragon talents. So I'm gonna talk about Charles as if he is in my main march, and I'm gonna build him accordingly. So I want to talk about the fighting master skill first. So fighting master is probably the most important skill that you can use for him, since it gives you immunity to control and reduces the damage you receive by 15%. I don't really care about the reducing the damage bonus. It is a good bonus though. However, what I really care about is the immunity to control, since Charles is the most important immortal in the Earth March, and his chills are the key of the survivability for the Earth March. We don't want him to get controlled at all. We don't want him to get stunned, silenced, freezed, or any type of CC. So this is why Fighting Master is the most important skill for him. As long as he's not being controlled, he can keep providing these shields for his allies. And the second skill is Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush has a 50% chance of gaining up to 150 energy for each normal attack. So for each normal attack he has a chance of 50% to get 150 energy, and I think it takes 500 energy to cast his ultimate skill. This is the basic for all the immortals. I'm not 100% sure about this. I need to ask about it. I'll ask about this and I'll post a video about it for the energy for all the immortals. However, 150 energy is a lot of energy because not sure how much initial energy he have right now because of the boost 25. Not able to calculate this specifically or exactly. However, I have a skill here, a talent here, I mean a research here that provides 200 initial energy for all the immortals. So if we take a look at any fight, maybe this one here. So Alex obviously have the same amount of energy, so same for the back line, I guess, because all of them have the artifacts. Yeah, you can see that this is the amount they have of the initial energy. So it's about maybe 30% of their total energy. Not quite sure. However, this is the base that they start the fight with, which is a bit more than 200 initial energy, since they get some from the boost level. However, as for Charles, he has a chance of getting a 50% chance of getting 150 energy for each and every normal attack that he's doing. So he will keep these shields coming and he will keep the sustain going, and this will make the fight easier for the rest of the immortals that are combining him, since they will not lose a lot of troops. As for an immortal for Alex, he just keep delivering damage as long as he has his artifact. So increasing the survivability of the march all counts on Charles. I know that Zenobia delivers some heals as well, however it is not as much as Charles shields, because this skill is quite broken in my opinion. And increasing the chance of casting this skill comes first, so this is why I'm using Adrenaline Rush, or I recommend using Adrenaline Rush for Charles. As for the third skill, I recommend using an aura skill, since usually building Alex requires all damaging skill. Same for Cleo, so you don't have a big window to use aura skills on the other immortals that are combining him. So I recommend using any kind of aura that you would like to use in your march. For me, I'm using Berserk here, that increases the attack speed, so it works for Charles since he has he's getting a benefit from doing more normal attacks, and it works for an immortal like Alexander since he counts all his damage are coming from the normal attack. So this is how I'm using Charles. I didn't unlock his artifact yet, I need more 80 shards. However, this is what I'm using for Charles at the moment, and this is what I recommend in my opinion. If you like the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.